What's up, y'all? This your boy Gary G. Thing Johnson, and you can find me on all social media, Gary G. Thing Johnson, on everything. You understand me? And I'm rocking with Michelle C. on Kandid Kisses TV. Where else you gonna be at right now?
It's the Jill of all trades, Michelle C., a.k.a. DJ Make a Move. She cute. Your host of Kandid Kisses TV, everywhere you need to be. And if you don't know by now, it's not your typical interview, y'all.
Kandid Kisses blown away. Kandid Kisses TV for tomorrow today. Man, throw that auto-tune on that bitch. Have me sound like Teddy Payne.
Hi, this is Kim Cole, and you are rocking with Kandid Kisses TV.
It's your boy Talent, baby. We're chilling. Kandid Kisses TV with my girl Michelle C. Don't take it personal.
What up, Kiss fam? It is your girl, Michelle C., a.k.a. DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades, and I'm back like I never left. Now, you know what I got to do every time about the same time. I got to threaten you a little bit. You know it. Subscribe now. I'm going to tell you, mama, act like she done raised you right. And I am so serious about these subscriptions. I'm going to let my Aquarius sisters let you really know how I feel.
I don't want to fuck nobody up.
No, 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 no.
I don't want to fuck nobody up.
I don't want to fuck nobody up. But I will.
If I have to.
On God. So now that the church announcements are over, I am bringing you another dope talent. Listen, this brother has been ripping the stages all over America, comic view, TV shows, acting, specials. Baby, you ain't ready for this. Give it up for Gary G. Thing Johnson.
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Where they at, baby? Where they at with it? Cause I don't want to have to whoop you.
That's
Boy, I
right.
love
Come on,
that.
now, harmony. It's all about the harmony.
It's all about the harmony, man. It's all about that goddamn harmony. You know?
So what's going on with you?
Man, we in this hot ass city, Atlanta. You know,
Yeah.
I done brought all the wrong clothes.
Oh,
Let me just
Lord.
say, hey, man, I had an outfit to wear today that I gotta try to make it look summery. You understand me? So that's what I'm dealing with right now. I'm frustrated. I'm feeling like going to the mall, but I know the show started in a minute, so I'm gonna have to make it do what it do. I'm gonna be on stage explaining why I made this choice.
Well,
So-
what you can do is what Atlanta people do. Just go to the gas station, get you a white tea real quick. And
That's so true.
your white tea, and then we
Hey,
go on the stage.
and the only thing is, I used to can look good in a white tee, but right now my body ain't set up for white tees right now.
It ain't white tea ready.
I ain't white tee ready. I ain't white tee ready right now. But that is the thing, you know. Even on this thing I'm doing with you, this is actually one of my outfits.
Okay.
Yeah, you know. So I didn't went into my fire. I only brought 3 outfits. You know what I mean? For this city, I leave this city going to another city, so I didn't want to go into that city of outfits to use. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I ration it out because if I don't go home, I got to go to the mall.
That's it. Well, we're going to get into your business just a little bit. When did you know that the entertainment game was for you? When did you know that you want to be a comedian?
Man, I don't know if I knew I wanted to be a comedian. It just so happened to happen. I don't think I knew I wanted to be a comedian. You know, I know some people say, yeah, I knew when I was, no, for me, I didn't know I wanted to be a comedian. It just so happened that I was able to get a couple of dollars off of, and I started making people laugh. And then I started making more people laugh, and then the checks got bigger and bigger. And so that's how that started. I didn't, you know, it was just a blessing that I was probably denying that God gave me this gift. And then I said, well, God gave it to me, I might get a couple of dollars for it. So that's how actually happened.
What singer do?
Hey, what singer do?
Hey, yo.
What singer do?
What singer do? Hey, cuz. What singer do, cuz?
Singer do is a music game that all can play. All you have to do is sing the melody of the song on the card using only the word do.
Do. Same genre. Do.
What?
Do. 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 Do do do.
Kick off my shoes and relax my feet. Just kick it.
Do do
And we talk.
do 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 do. We'll make you do 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 do.
You got your family and they need you there. But I try to resist being last on your list. But no other girl's gonna do.
Order your copy today at singadude.com.
I actually started off later than anybody else too, because because everybody else probably started at 18, 19. I think I started at 27.
That's not late.
Not really. Yeah. But people go on that guideline that Eddie Murphy then set that 16-year-old, like, nigga, you started out, nigga, you was old. You know what I mean?
Think about it. That means you got more stuff to talk about it.
I got a lot more stuff to talk about. And I got a lot of stuff to talk about on what's going on with me. You know what I mean? I know a lot of comics, they do a lot of observational type of comedy. I got enough problems on my own, man, that if I don't say them, God damn it, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take it, because ain't nobody in the hotel room with me. So they be hearing me talking. I be hearing people walking by my room, and I be like, what the fuck is this? And if I don't let this energy out on stage, it's gonna be a problem.
They're like, somebody need to check on room 405.
Check on that room, because that motherfucker up there, I don't know what he doing. You know what I mean? But I'm loud enough to let a motherfucker know I'm still in here.
Right. So, do you remember your first time on stage?
I do. My first time on stage was at the Funny Bone in St. Louis, Missouri. Man, Joe Torre, my man, shout out to my man, Joe Torre. It was his show. He did this dare and said, go on up, nigga. You think you're funny, nigga, go on up there. Went up there, nigga, and it was the worst decision that I think I ever made in my life. And because, I'm a Cancer. So we moody when shit don't go just right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if any of the other Cancers going through that kind of shit. If it don't go according to plan, we like, what the fuck? And that particular show, now I outgrew it. I ain't outgrew that kind of method. But that shit didn't go, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just up there because I thought I was good. Nigga, I mean, but good to who though? You know what I mean?
Right.
Who told you was good? You know what I mean? But then you can always go to a motherfucker that will tell you that you was good. And I did. You know what I mean? But it was mostly motherfuckers that didn't mean nothing to the industry. So went up there, and those motherfuckers who counted told me that I wasn't good. And I had to retreat, Did
you have a set already? You was already doing comedy?
Not at all. I didn't know what the fuck a set was. I'm up there, motherfucker, waiting on that light, because the dude told me to look across, and when that light pop up, motherfucker, come on off. And me, instead of performing, I'm more anticipating the light than anything. Back then, I never wore a watch. If I had I wouldn't have been looking at the light. I probably would have been looking at my watch. I probably would have put an alarm clock. You ever seen a nigga put an alarm clock on his watch to say, that's it? Nigga, that's what I should have did. Get your ass to fucking stage. What are you doing up here, bro? So that was a horrible experience. And they didn't boo me. They just was quiet. And I hate that. I'd rather you say something.
That's what I was gonna ask you, because a lot of people say they like, would you prefer the silence or the boo? And then I'm just like, well, I don't know, because I'm like, that just mean get the fuck on. Okay, well shit, y'all don't like it.
That silence is is terrible. I want that on nobody. Well, a motherfucker that's up there not saying nothing. You know what I mean? If you can hear a chicken come apart, that's a problem. I ain't supposed to hear the crunchy. Like, nigga, did you just move the chicken? And that's what I heard. And there was a white club, and they didn't even say it. Huh?
Even if I can hear you chew, it's a problem.
It's a fucking problem, man. I'm hearing you chewing. I don't know if them new teeth or what, but motherfucker, somebody say something. You know what I mean? God damn it.
If it like, okay, when you were up there, was it nerve wracking to the point where you just didn't know what to say, or you was just up there freestyling?
I forgot everything. I blanked out. And that happened to me 3 times. That happened when I first started, and then I moved to California from St. Louis, and Guy Torrey had this thing called Fat Tuesdays, and I got to do Fat Tuesday, and of course I'm real cool with the Tories, and I stayed on Guy Torrey's couch. Okay. And I was out there for the week. This before I decided to move out there. I stayed on Guy Torrey's couch, and God let me do fucking Fat Tuesday. This is big. Every celebrity, they mama in the building. I'm motherfucker. I'm ready. I'm nigga. I'm G-Thing now. I'm ready. Right. And so I'm in the green room at the Comedy Store, and Guy came back and said, G, you know, you're not going to go up right now. Joe gonna go up. And I said, all right, cool, fuck it, I ain't tripping. He said, and he came back, G, you ain't gonna go up right now. Said the entertainer gonna go up. I'm like, all right, cool. And now I'm getting a little like, what the fuck's going on? Right. G, you ain't gonna go up right now. Chris Rock gonna go up. And that's when I said, hold up, nigga. Now I know it's just a big ass room. Right. But you know, go ahead. So Guy came to me after that last one. He said, G, you either gonna go up or you're gonna go home. I said, nigga, me being the, you know, back then I had a little confidence or whatever. I don't know why I had it. I said, well, fuck it, nigga. I go up behind them niggas. And the nigga, let me tell you something. I went up behind them motherfuckers. And when I tell you, that was, I wanted to move to Russia. I'm going to tell you that right now. I wanted to move to Russia during wartime. This is how bad that motherfucker was. And then you remember the dude that played in Life, You Gonna Eat Your Cornbread? Yes. That nigga said, he said, Guy, come get this nigga off the stage. Oh. Hey, man. It was the air conditioner was on, but I don't really sweat. If you notice me, I don't sweat on stage. I started sweating like I was reading the Bible. And I read the Bible, but now I can read it. Back then, I didn't know how to read those cursive words. And that's how that felt. And I was like, So God woke me up in the morning. I told you I was staying on this couch. He woke me up in the morning and said, G, you ain't ready to be out here. Go home. And I packed up and went back home to St. Louis and started fine-tuning the toolbox.
The theme music was Murder, She Wrote.
Amen. Now, that was the second time. The third time it happened to me was at the Laugh Factory. Now, I'm back out in California.
Now, how it happened at the Laugh Factory? Like, I've been to the Laugh Factory one time, so I can't sit there like I know everything about it. But everybody says that's a pretty easy room.
Back then, it wasn't. Okay. Chris Spencer was hosting it back then.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, so you, right now, is a tourist room. Anybody can kill that motherfucker. You know, even the first impression niggas is killing. Right. So, my boy Charlie Mack, he brought some guests up to see me perform. And I'm gonna tell you who the guest was. Cause I was going to the set of Men in Black, just going up there. I'm happy, I'm fresh out of St. Louis, nigga. I'm back out here, nigga. I'm popping. I'm going to all the sets. I'm eating all this craft service. I'm popping out there in Cali. I'm telling niggas I'm doing stand-up. Come out and see me. Charlie Mack from Philadelphia. First out the limo. Shout out to my boy Charlie Mack. He brought Will. He brought Jada. He brought Tommy Lee Jones, the cast of the first Men in Black. Wow. And he came upstairs. I was upstairs, and I knew I was going up later. And he said, G, you done bumped everybody going up now because I got some guests down want to see you. I go down there, nigga, and you know, anybody that ever been to the Laugh Factory, they got this booth where they keep the VIP people at. And I see all them niggas. I go up on stage, and I got a set ready to lock these motherfuckers off their toes. Nobody's laughing but Will. And he's trying to help the other audience to laugh. And Will got this laugh where he closed his one eye and he'll like, huh! Huh! And when I tell you nobody was laughing, I didn't even know it was a back door to the Laugh Factory. When I got off the fucking stage, I didn't see Charlie Mack. I didn't see Will and Jada. I didn't see the cast. I don't even know if they finished filming the movie after that. Because Charlie told me after that, he called me that morning because I was going up to the set every day. He said, G, don't come up to the set this week. Yeah. I said, and that's when I said, God, something got to change. Something got to change. And that's when I ended up finding who I was and who my voice was. And then that's when, that's when it was like, it's whatever. You know what I mean? I cared too much. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was trying too hard. You ever seen that motherfucker to try too hard?
Oh yeah, like, that's when it's not funny because you look like you're trying. You're trying
too hard, bro. So that was years and years ago. And man, when I tell you, nigga, I said, hey, I don't want that to happen to another nigga ever. And I know some comics, they love to see niggas die on stage. I don't, especially if you're on the show with me. I need you to do good.
Let me ask you this. If somebody, because I had this happen to me, a comic, no, I'm not gonna lie. When I'm in the back of the, watching the stage or whatever, unless it's somebody I personally came to see and I'm a fan of, I don't be listening to what they talk about on stage. I'll be doing something else. And one of the comics, the only time we look up when we're not paying attention is if you hear that roaring laugh. Yeah. And I didn't hear none of that, right? So the dude got off the stage. He real cool comic. He was like, hey, how you think I did? And I was like, I don't know. I wasn't listening. And he was like, well, no, and I wasn't trying to be funny, but it was like, if I was going to be honest with him, it sounded like you did horrible, but I don't know because I wasn't listening. So I don't want to say you did horrible because I wasn't tuned in. And he was like, well, I think I bombed. And I said, well, go with your first mind.
Go with your first gut, man. Hey, let me tell you something. I always say when we got this running thing, especially me and some of my comic cats in LA, we got this running thing when you go on stage and you did good. If you go on stage and you did good and you come back and you walk by us like you killed, and we know you killed. Me and some of my comedy cats will say, did you go up yet? Right. Nigga, we know you went up, nigga, and killed. Nigga, don't be walking. So that's our thing when you kill. If you don't kill, we don't even talk to you. Robin Harris didn't ever want you around him. And I know he before your time. But Robin Harris, he didn't even want motherfuckers near him. If you bomb, he said, nigga, keep that spirit over there.
Oh, no, they still do that? I made a skit about it. Like when people get off the stage and they be looking all sad because they know they bomb, like, nigga, don't give me that bomb juice.
Don't give me that bomb spirit, nigga. That energy it's transferable. Move that shit. Move.
What singer do? Hey, what singer do? Hey, yo.
What singer do?
What singer do? Hey, cuz. What singer do, cuz? Singer do is a music game that all can play. All you have to do is sing the melody of the song on the card using only the word do.
Do. Same genre. Do.
What?
Do. Do.
Kick off my shoes and relax my feet. Just kick it.
We'll make
You got your family and they need you there. But I try to resist being last on your list. But no other girl's gonna do.
Order your copy today at singadoo.com.
So that's something.
So now I was going to ask you when you knew you were a good writer, but I guess you answered the question because after all that, you had to go home and write.
You got to go home and put it to pen to paper. And you got to really tell your story. Yeah. What you're going to. And in that way, you ain't worried about who else going on stage because this is your life. This is shit that's going on with you. And I didn't always used to be like that, but now I got so much shit going on, man.
Comedy has changed though, like the evolution of comedy, because I can watch A Living Color now, and now I will say there are certain bits in A Living Color that are still funny, but then because comedy has changed so much, I'm just like, dang, we was laughing at that.
We was laughing at that, yeah. Even on Saturday Night Live, I mean, everything Eddie did on that bitch was still funny. It's still funny to this day. Everything Eddie Murphy did on that bitch was fucking hysterical. I'm gonna get in the hot tub, nigga. That shit is still. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, all that shit is still fucking hysterical. Now there's some shit on there now. Like, how did you get cast? You know what I mean? Exactly. My manager called me said that they wanted to see me audition for Saturday Night Live. I'm like, man, let me tell you something. It shouldn't be no more niggas on there. I'm not getting ready to come in for the motherfucking Saturday Night Live.
Why
For
you
one,
say that?
I just don't think it didn't pass me.
Okay.
That wouldn't have been past me. Sometimes you gotta know that ain't for you. Who the fuck I'm gonna play? Morgan Freeman? Who characters is they gonna have me playing? You know, what the fuck? You know, I can only do so many ditties. You know what I mean? You know, who am I gonna play? So
unless you create a character and, you know, start making that do something, you know.
You could, but nigga, they gonna be wanting, do I know Eddie? I get that a lot. Nigga, can you get Eddie to come to the party? I get a lot of motherfuckers calling me and say, hey, bruh, I want to put you on the show. But can you get Eddie? Like, nigga, no. Nigga, and if I call Eddie, he's not gonna pick up my calls no more. If I call him with this bullshit. I used to get that with Mike when I used to go on the road with Mike. And niggas be like, hey, dude, I want to put you on the show and I want to get Mike Epps. Can you make it happen? I'm like, no. Nigga, Mike pick his own people. And it all depends on, you know, who Mike want to pick in that city. Yeah. And nigga, you can put me on the show, nigga, and Mike can call me and cancel me. You know, you got to know who your friends are. Right. You know, so, you know, me knowing Mike and been knowing Mike. Mike is the first nigga to actually put me on stage. Okay. Yeah, Epps was the first nigga. Shout out to Mike Epps. Was one of the first niggas. And this back in the day. You know, Mike put me on and I didn't even have, I had a set then. And I would go out there. I had my hair braided. See, you didn't know me back then. Nigga had my hair braided. Nigga had braids. I had some fake True Religions. I had that fake Gucci belt. Nigga, I thought I was that nigga, but I'm coming straight out from St. Louis.
Oh, you was stunting on them.
Huh?
You was stunting on them.
Nigga. And I thought that's what you needed to do in California. Nigga, I had a chain done. It had G-Thing on it. And I went up to this restaurant called Magic Johnson Friday in LA. And then I'm trying to stuff with the chicks and everything. And I had that little chain on. And this chick comes up to me. She said, I seen you on Comic View. You were funny. And she said, but I'm going to be honest with you. You should take that chain off because you got all them chips in it and it ain't mounting up to nothing. And nigga, I took that chain off. And I don't know if you remember Ali felt like he wasn't worth for shit when he went back to his hometown after winning the championship, the gold medal. That's how I felt with that chain. I took that motherfucker through that bitch in Venice Beach because it wasn't worth a fuck. I ain't want no jury since.
She wasn't trying to do nothing but kill your dreams that day.
Hey, man, she killed that motherfucker dead. Like, I learned a lot from being out to California. I learned a lot.
Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus.
Hey, man. And Michelle, I can't make none of this shit up. This shit is, and I don't know how. Every time I do somebody podcasts or TV interviews, all these stories that I be not wanting to tell, these motherfuckers that's come in my head. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't want to tell it. Tell the motherfucker. And so I end up.
It's your story. That's all
it's your story, man. It's your story. Yeah, man.
Well, we are moving on. What is your ultimate goal in the entertainment industry? Like, what do you want to do with your platform?
What I really want to do now is tour and do more movies. I want to do more movies now. I want to come off the road and shoot a movie. Go back on the road, shoot a movie. And I want to direct and produce now. I want to help other comics get their chance like I got mine. And yeah, so that's you know, I want to just pass it on. You know what I mean? That's the key.
Now, are you like writing scripts and stuff, or you just want to? That's the future.
No, I'm writing a script now. I wrote my own TV show that was on Bounce and on All Black called Grown Folks. It was the hottest show over there on that. They get ready to do a season 2 for that.
Nice.
And it's the TV show is the Bernie Mac show meets the Honeymooners. Okay. I play a character. I play a sky cap on there that bought a duplex, and I got 2 people that stay in the duplex, and they're good friends of mine. But now, Sky Cap, I'm losing my job because I'm not getting enough tips in the Sky Capper business, and so now I'm gonna have to sell the duplex, and I'm gonna have to get rid of the neighbors downstairs and get some young niggas in the house. So we writing it. We writing all the scripts for it right now.
Well, listen, if you need some help, let
Come
me
on
know.
now. I already know.
My little pen be working too, and I can act
I
too.
already know.
Don't act. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. You look at you. You got your own platform now. And here's the funny part. I heard about your show.
Really?
Oh yeah. I told you when I saw you. I said I know about your show. Yeah.
Okay, I might do a little razzle dazzle here and there. You know.
You bet you got to do it. You got to do it. If you want to move forward and move out your position and you want to do something that nobody else is doing, you create your own, because it's a lot going on here in Atlanta.
Facts.
And it's a lot that women have to compete with. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of funny comedians out there, but they only choose so many women comedians black. There's a lot of funny black women comedians, but they only choose a handful. Now they might choose more black men comedians than they will the women, and so that's a thing that's a barrier that you guys have to knock through, and it's going to take some help from men, black men, to knock that goddamn barrier down for y'all.
Now I do have a question, about as far as you said, you got the stuff that you got to go through to try to get where you're trying to go, but social media is helping a lot of people. When the social media thing took over, how did that shift your career?
It tremendously. Thank God I got grandfathered in. You know what I mean? So I got grandfathered in without having to have a whole lot of followers. I was already connected in the industry.
Gotcha.
So I was already hooked up with all the networks. I was already hooked up. And I learned this from Will Smith. And he said, G, connect yourself with people with resources and you will always work. And that's been my motto, to always connect myself with people with resources. So I ain't, my talent alone, like I said, I got grandfathered in the same way, my SAG. I paid what niggas is paying for SAG now is $3,000-4,000.
Yep.
I only paid $1,000 to join SAG.
Oh, you were blessed.
But back then, a lot of people, that's all they was paying. And so that means I was grandfathered in for all the other shits that's going on.
I'm trying to get grandfathered in with makeup artists, and I'm a makeup artist first. And we got to pay those fees and stuff too. And you got to go through all the child. It's a mess. I'm just you know what? Just call me when y'all need some day players because I ain't got time.
Hey, and the difference is it doesn't get easier, but it doesn't get even harder like the way people making it look. People are like, oh man, well, how am I gonna make it? Because people already see they want to jump steps, and it's okay to want to jump steps. And social media allowed niggas to jump steps.
Facts.
But you still, at the end of the day, do you want to ask yourself, am I ready to jump over there? Even though they said, come on, jump, nigga, jump. And then once you jump over on the other side, now they find out that you ain't talented enough to jump over there. And then now you stuck with what you're dealing with. And then they stop calling you. Then they don't pick up your call. Then your manager drop you. Then your agency dropping you. And then now you're like, what the fuck? But I got all these followers. But nigga, them followers mean nothing because now your fan base see that you having progress.
Yeah.
And you stagnant. And now you can't compete with the real niggas that do this shit. Mm-hmm. That means you wasn't ready.
That's the one thing a lot of people say about social media, comedians versus stand up. And the only thing I can say, I appreciate the social media comics content creators that take the time to actually learn the craft. Because if you come from social media, don't mean you can't do stand up if you take the initiative to learn the craft.
Shout out to DC Young Fly.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Shout out to DC Young Fly. And now he got his own name and his own voice. You know what I mean? And he's such a fucking cool ass dude too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the little young cat. He's such a cool dude, and he can sing and rap and motherfucking act and all that shit. The only thing DC Young Fly, he ain't gonna gain no weight. That's it for him. He tapped out on weight. You know what I mean?
That's a blessing. Hell, once you start getting a certain age, you can be thankful for them genes.
That's so true. I wish I had a thin gene, but I don't. And I'm not gonna take the pill. I'm not gonna do the pill thing.
Pills making them people I'm not mad that you want to lose the weight because you want to be healthy, but it's making everybody look weird. I look sick kind of.
Hey man, I'm just gonna keep doing the gym, walking, and a few weights every now and then. I come to the conclusion now I just want to eat right, be healthy, and do all the right things And if I can look cool in my outfits, I'm at that point. I just want to look good in my outfits. And the insides is good.
I don't want to lose that much weight in hell. Like my head already big. I don't want it to look no bigger. The smaller you get, the bigger your head.
Fucking hilarious.
So, like, no, I don't want no bigger head than that.
No, you don't want that. Yeah, you don't want that. Cute face and head that's like, what the fuck is going on?
Look, I don't want to be like a bobblehead dog. I'm good.
You don't need that in your spirit.
So we got two more serious questions, and we're on to the fun. All right, what's one challenge you had to face in the industry, and how did you overcome it?
So I used to be really chubby.
Okay.
And I was booking a whole lot of stuff. And I wanted to play the lead man role. So I told my agent and my manager, I want to lose the weight. So I lost the weight. After losing the weight, I stopped booking because motherfuckers didn't think, because I was playing the security guard role and then all those roles. Now I'm going in with, I'm going in audition with like Faison Love and LaBelle Crawford and those cats. Mm-hmm. And the difference is I wasn't big enough like them, but they still was typecasting me as a fat dude.
Gotcha. Okay.
So when you want that big dude, the motherfuckers, the description says the big dude walks through the table and shit like that. I couldn't even play that character because I ain't big enough to give you that visual to see that big dude walking through the table. So I told my manager, hey, bro, I'm gonna lose the weight. He said, well, how much weight? I said, all of it, because I want to lose all of it. I want to start tongue kissing, chicks in the fucking movie, and he was like, all right, but don't lose too much. I lost all of it, and he was like trying to get me in rooms and rooms and rooms. And what had happened was motherfuckers just weren't fucking with me. And then I got upset. I got arrogant about it because I had a whole body of work. I was on the CSIs. I was on a whole lot of white shows. Okay. And me being on a whole lot of white shows, I would go into these black clubs, and these niggas wouldn't even know that I have done nothing. You know what I mean? So it kind of pissed me off that my black people like, nigga, what have you done? I'm like, nigga, I done did all this shit. Nigga, you ain't seen it. Nigga, we don't even watch them shows.
Right.
I had done a whole season of Punk. I did 36 episodes of Punk. Nigga, we don't even like ass and coochie. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I bought a brand new, this one, I was really fucked up back then. I bought a brand new cocaine white Benz. 550. That motherfucker knew everything. I never even took the paper off the things in the, how you leave the paper inside where the car, the seat, the feet covers are. Mm-hmm. I didn't bring the mats. I just kept them. What came with the car, I kept them motherfuckers in there. So I would park my car all up at the Improv up front, and motherfucking niggas was like, "Nigga, we don't give a fuck
at all."
Here's the challenge. I turned so many black people off that Black Hollywood wasn't fucking with me for a minute. Okay. I had to regroup and get myself together and check myself. I had to check who I was as an artist and saying, nigga, when white people stop fucking with you, that means that your own people stop fucking with you. We only hiring you because you have an audience with them. We're not hiring you because you got an audience with us. We're hiring you because we want your audience. And if you lost that, then what the fuck are we using you for? And I had to rethink that and regroup that and get myself together. And that took a lot of praying and networking and getting back in good and humbling myself.
Yeah.
So that was one of the fucking biggest challenge, and that's humbling myself. And so here I am.
I understand, because like when you're talented and you just like, well, why this ain't paying off? It does kind of irk your soul.
Yeah, man. Yeah. When then you go on social media, you just start hating on everybody else that's more successful than you. You're like, what the fuck? How you get that? How the fuck you get in there? How did he get that role? This nigga ain't took no
I was with this nigga yesterday. He didn't tell me nothing about that.
That nigga, the nigga was just at my house. How the fuck you didn't tell me you was going in for that role? Because he knew that if I told you, nigga, you'll be mad in front of me. So they didn't tell me. So I used to be like that, and you used to be like, you you call people and they be like, nigga, I ain't trying to hear all that negative shit about you angry about Hollywood. And I went through a period like that. I lost a chick like that too. She like, nigga, I'm tired of all that negative energy. Nigga, take that shit. Then move back home then. You know, they'll start telling you, then take your ass back to St. Louis. And you gotta, and a lot of people, once you get into this game, you'll go through those things. Thank God I never was on drugs. I never drank. And I never had those problems. So I didn't have those devil things. Not that they're devils, because some people, they're good. But it just, I didn't have those devices that I had to deal with. Yeah, man.
Hollywood will make you reevaluate life sometimes.
Hey, man, I'm deep. But niggas don't know I'm deep. You know, people's like, gee, you know, which one you like better? Do you like comedic acting or drama? I said, nigga, I can play both of them, but most of them, I got a real drama story. So that's why I can break that character down even more better than I can a more comedic role.
Right. Oh, you know what? Speaking of roles that you were in a reality show. Can't think of the name of it. But it was like
After Happily Ever After.
That's it. So how did what was that whole experience like?
Man, that was something that I never experienced. I never experienced how they grill you, all the things you have to go through, the background checks and all that shit. Even when they pick you to be on the show, you bring your bags and you can't bring no nothing. You can't bring no medicine without them being approved. Okay. It's a whole thing because you being in a house with somebody.
Okay.
So they don't know you don't know them. So they got security all around. They got cameras everywhere. And that was a new experience for me. And how I got on the show is they called me and they wanted me. I thought I was going to be one of the, because they kind of like tricked me a little bit, because I thought I was going to be one of the people that was in the house that was picking people.
Okay. Got you.
But they didn't, they used me another way. They used me to come in the house. Now they knew I was a comedian and they knew I was an actor and all of that. So they like, okay, well, we can get some star power from all of his, because he's going to be funny in the house and all of that. So Bow Wow was the host. And Bow Wow was like, when I saw Bow Wow had to act like he didn't know me. Hey, Bow Wow, nigga, all they got to do is social media, nigga. They'll find out, nigga, I hosted the tour. Like, you know, but he was like, no, nigga, get the fuck on away from me. You know, these motherfuckers, I ain't going to lose my hosting job because they knew that I knew. So, how I got in the house, the wife, the ex-husband has to pick you, and he does his interview phase with you to find out. So I'm cracking jokes and all that shit. And the dude said, "You got any kids?" I said, "I don't have no kids." Well, that was the problem right there. He was African. That was the problem right there. You don't have any kids. She got kids, and you don't. I'm like, hey, bro, I don't got no goddamn kids. You know what I mean? So what happened is he had picked me as a joke. He didn't know that his girl, his ex, was gonna fall for me like that. Right. And she ended up falling for me. And what happened is every 3 days they would go and there'd be a thing that we all sit and they ask, do you want to keep this nigga to come back in the house? And I got picked to come back in the house 3 times. And then Bow Wow threw this monkey wrench in. And no longer did they let the exes pick. They let the person pick. They let the girl pick who that she wanted. So she went out there and she threw me back in the thing. Yeah, she threw me back in. I was kind of hurt too. Not only was I hurt, but now I'm like, nigga, now you're ready to get no TV time. Because you get on TV time by being in the house. Because they'll send you back to the hotel. You know, they'll send you back to the hotel. So the producers called me and said, "G, we want you back on the show. And what you gonna do to try to get back on the show?" And then that's when I did the whole, if you saw the ending, that's when I did the proposal. Yeah. And that's how I got back in the house.
Yeah. That little man was hating on you hard, baby. He was not fucking with you.
No, that nigga wanted to fight. I'm like, nigga, this ain't what you want, nigga. You don't, I mean, hey, bro, I'm from St. Louis, but I'm really, really hooked up out in LA. So this ain't.
Not only that, like, you know what you signed up for, so why are you mad at me?
And I told him that on the show. I said, nigga, you getting paid to do this. If you don't want to be here, nigga, you should have told them niggas a long time ago no. But guess why
and you
here?
mad at your girl? She chose me, nigga.
She chose me, nigga. You don't, and I I'm surprised they didn't put this on camera. But I'm like, nigga, you a security guard, okay, motherfucker. You making more money than you gonna make on that fucking security job. So shut up and do this show and go on about your business. You know, because I was cooking for her, you know, I was rubbing her feet and all that. They didn't show a lot of that shit.
All the shit that he probably ain't doing.
A lot of the shit, and I know that. And
Yeah.
that was that grown man shit that I started working on her. And she's like, G, you like me for real? And we really like, cause she was cool, but you know, it was a show.
Yeah.
You know, it was a show.
Well, we are moving on.
Moving on, goddammit, we're moving on.
Name one entrepreneur you admire and why.
One entrepreneur I admire and why. The entrepreneur that I admire really is my mom. And my mom is a businesswoman. She owned a beauty shop, liquor store. She was a banker. That's how I learned the skill set that I have. That's why, you know, you'll see the comic, but you also see the businessman. And I got that from my mom. You know, shout out to my mom, Miss Veer Merriweather, because she went back to her maiden name. Yeah, the gambler. She's a gambler now. Yeah. I'm gonna change that last name to the gambler because she got a fucking serious gambling problem. You know, she been texting me. She been texting me while I've been talking to you. Like, are you busy? And they're like, Mama, I already sent you the money. That like
$20, right?
Yeah, that's all she wants because it's Saturday. She want to go in the casino. She want to pop it. You know what I mean? She want to let the little weave down and all that. You know, so yeah, so that my mama. Yeah.
Last serious question. What are some words of wisdom you will give any upcoming entertainer or entrepreneur?
Really work at it. You know what I mean? Don't cheat it. Don't be angry about it. Wait the process. If you see a fast break, take the shot. But for the most part, be ready. You know, don't go in front of all this big shit if you're not ready. Because because of social media, it's instant gratification right now. It's instant. So good gonna go out good, but also bad gonna go out fast too. So you really wanna be ready for when this shit hits. And it will hit. I always say, if God wake you up in the morning, you can continue your dreams.
Yes, Lord.
Come on now.
Preach on this good day.
Come on now, goddammit. Come on now. Get this weather right, goddammit, because I'm running out of shit.
All right, we move on to our fun segments. Our first one is Kiss or Diss. This is where I'm naming some celebrity crushes. You deciding who you kissing, who you dissing. All right. We got Kerry Washington or Taraji P. Henson. Who you kissing?
Both of them my friends too. But I've been wanting to give Taraji a little bit of this yeah.
Oh, okay.
Carrie looked like she wouldn't even like the energy that I give her. You know, she wouldn't, because I'm nasty. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna even lie. You know, I fuck up the bed just to let the chick know the bed is already ready. You know how some niggas have the bed all made up. Yeah. I'm totally opposite. The bed fucked up already. You know? Come on, get in there. Taraji, come on, get on there.
We got Sierra or Lisa Ray. Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
Shit, you know, I'm dissing. I want Lisa Ray. I'm tell you that right now. I got motherfucking Players Club on rewind. You know, I bought the VHS. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas got the DVD. Right. He also came in the VHS. I got that one, so I got that diamond. Nick.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. You know, nigga, that made me turn my voice into burn. You know what I'm talking about.
All right.
Some of that motherfucker.
The last one will take it way back. Harriet Tubman or Mary McLeod Bethune? Who you kissing? Who you dissing?
Man, you know I'm going with Harriet Tubman. Yeah, man, cause I can get with her and she can get me free at the same goddamn time.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Harriet Tubman, goddamn you me, come on down this way. And I'll probably have to fuck in a tunnel or something, but it's okay.
All right. We're going to move on to DAQ. That stands for dumbass questions. That's random fun questions I want answers to. What was your worst job you ever had?
My worst job I ever had was working at the junkyard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I would take the parts out. My daddy hooked this job up for me because he ran the junkyard. And I would go in the junkyard. I learned how to work on cars from there too. I would take parts out. And me being from the hood in St. Louis, the niggas would come and get the parts. And then the niggas would take the parts, throw the motherfuckers on the fence and start running. And I'm like, nigga, I'm not going to run out to no goddamn corporator or no goddamn fucking motherfucker was taking generators and all kind of shit. I like, nigga, go ahead, nigga. I'm not going to chase you. You know what I mean? And then the dog, we had a lot of dogs in there that just in case niggas would start running, they knew they couldn't catch the niggas either. So I was like, nigga, if you can't catch them, you know the fuck. I'm not even going to attempt. So that was one of the worst fucking jobs.
Hey, you going to get him? You're like, nah. I'm like,
no, nigga, it's a corporator. Nigga, fuck, it's a fucking fuel pump. Fuck you running after that. When he go for an engine, if a nigga can take that engine and throw that motherfucker on the fence, motherfucker, he can come every week and get something.
That's you can have it if you can do that.
You can, hey, bro, you picking a motherfucking engine up, nigga. Yeah, that means you had it in your mind playing.
Mm-hmm. He was ready for that.
Shit, that's the worst job I ever had.
If you could crip rock on anyone that you know in the past personally with no consequences, who would it be?
My ex, my first ex, my high school sweetheart, and that bitch turned out to be a sore heart. If I can crip walk on anybody, it will be her without saying her names. But bitch, you know who you are. Bitch, I'm fucking fuck this fucking's happening. Even in this red shirt, bitch, what's that?
All right. What's one embarrassing moment from your childhood that you're willing to share?
Man, I was playing on the basketball team, and I wasn't getting in the game. And I had to go to the bathroom real bad, and a little pee came out, and the coach wanted to put me in. I'm like, hey, coach, I didn't bring my pants. I didn't bring the shorts because I had the warm-up pants on. I was like, I ain't bring it. And I know I had them on. I'm like, nigga, I ain't gonna let my high school see me peeing on myself. And that nigga I couldn't control it. I don't know what that was. To this day, I don't know what the fuck that was that did that.
You probably was nervous that you were gonna get in the game.
I probably started peeing when I found out that I was gonna get in the game. I'm like, nigga, I ain't ready to play. You know what I mean? You didn't play me. Don't play me on the last day of school, motherfucker. I don't want to get in. Keep the record straight. Keep that record, motherfucker. 9 consecutive games, G ain't getting in the motherfucking game. Keep that record. Yeah.
All right. Oh, last one. If you could create a lame superhero, what would their name be, and what would their lame superpower be?
If I can create a superhero, he'll be. I always wanted to be the motherfucker that can appear and disappear on you. You know, it's been many of chicks I just want to disappear, and it's a power that the bitch don't even know that I'm gone. You know, what the fuck? Like, you know, it's a few dates that I've been on that I just wish I could just close my eyes, and it's that kind of power. I don't want it to come. I don't want smoke to clear. I don't want nigga. I just want to be able to close my eyes, and I'm not there, bitch. And she got to make sure I don't close my eyes because she know I got the power. Right. She got to make sure I don't do this and I'm gone. And but that's the kind of power I want to be able to get away from motherfuckers I don't want to be with.
So you're gonna be Disappear Man.
Huh?
Disappear Man. That's the name.
That's the name of that nigga. He gone man.
All right.
He's gone.
We are moving on to what grinds your gangster. All right. So what grinds your gangster? Name one of your pet peeves.
What grind my gangster? What define what that is? What?
What's one of your name? One of your pet peeves.
One of my pet peeves is a chick that want me to take care of her kids. That's a pet peeve of mine, especially when he has a daddy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if I commit to you, then obviously I'm gonna take care of your kids.
Okay.
But me coming from not having kids, that's a lot. You know what I mean? Because I don't have none. I ain't did that. You know what I mean? So that's a pet peeve of mine when they expecting you to do it. But
I just had that conversation with a good friend of mine. He has kids and he's dating a woman with kids, and he's like, I don't think she get it. I was like, she ain't gonna get it because she ain't got kids.
She ain't got kids, man. And this nigga want to bring his son. Look at my son. He's smart. Nigga, they don't give a fuck how smart the kid is.
Right.
Because, I know a chick who got some smart ass kids. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, nigga, why the daddy should be proud of him.
That part.
Take his ass over to the daddy house. You understand me? Now, something must be wrong with you. The reason why the daddy said, fuck you and them kids. That's where that saying come from. No, fuck you and them kids, but ain't them your kids? Well, fuck them.
Right. Because I ain't gonna lie, I don't think I've never dated a man with kids. And it's not that I have a problem with that, but I don't feel like I would be good at it.
That part.
I'm not gonna understand.
I'm not gonna understand. I'm not gonna take it to the park. You understand me? Nigga, I'd rather walk my dog.
I'm not gonna take it to the park like it's not a human, it's an it.
It's a it. I ain't gonna take it to the park. Motherfucker, I ain't ready to go to the movies. And I'm up here, you eating popcorn. And all that's going in my head is, where your motherfucking daddy at, man?
That part.
You know what? That's all I got to say, man. And I want to tell the little motherfucker, I'm like, nigga, where your daddy? And he'll say, oh, my daddy, I talked to him today. Nigga, call him down. Come get me. I got some shit to do. You know what I mean? Fucking around all this bonding and shit. Your mama got some good shit, but nigga, it ain't worth me having to act. A lot of niggas can't even afford themselves, let alone take on the struggle to afford another kid and the chick. Fact. So sometimes you have to really, the chick need to figure that out too. But because niggas front so much, the women already seeing past like he got it.
Yeah.
But if a nigga go ahead and be honest and say, nigga, you ain't got it, then you'll be in a very better situation. She ain't gonna even want you to fuck with her kids.
That part.
You know,
but you need to incorporate that in your show that you're writing. Like, have the nigga be like, where's your daddy at, nigga?
Where your daddy at? I done dated a many motherfuckers. That's the first thing coming to my mind when you bring them over to my house. Can you spend a night? No, because I got situations that I want to do in my house. I haven't warmed up to and some of these kids don't be just kids. They be, I don't play with kids, women's daughters. I'm real big on a little girl.
Yeah.
I don't play around with that. And like I said, don't get me wrong on your thing. I love kids. Now that I got older, I love kids. But I don't have any. So it's gonna be a new experience for me. Nigga, I'm gonna have to take a class and all that shit. I don't
say that. Listen, I ain't got no, because people always say, "Shit, you don't like kids." I got plenty of godchildren. I don't dislike kids. I just don't want my own. I just like if we can chill for a minute, but then take your ass home.
Take your ass home. That'd be good. You can come over, nigga. You know how to play. You know how to shoot dice and all that shit. We can get along. I got big ass TVs in the house. You want to watch a movie, but nigga, don't get comfortable in here, bro.
That part.
That other extra room, that's for show. You hear me? That is not to be lived in. You know what I mean?
White room. Don't you sit in there. Don't sit on nothing in there.
Don't sit on nothing in this room, motherfucker. The TV is what you call that TV in that room don't even work. It's a model. It's what they give that they show at motherfucker at Renaissance. Them cardboard things that look like a motherfucker. That's what's in that room, motherfucker.
It's a showroom. That's it, nigga. Don't.
It's a showroom. Ain't nothing in this motherfucker real. You understand me?
And we are moving on to our fan favorite, which is Opera That Thing Out. That's where you pick any song that you know at least one verse to, and you sing it in your best opera voice. It could be a rap song, a nursery rhyme, a theme song, whatever you got.
Underlay on the mama, oh, what's popping tonight? I say underlay, mama, oh, what's popping tonight?
Is that the upper hand? That's the upper hand?
That's the upper hand right there, but thank you.
And last but not least, we got our game Sing-a-Doo. Sing-a-Doo is a family-friendly game that all can play. It's created by me and my homeboy DJ All-Star over the quarantine. So what it is, it's a music game where you sing the melody of the song, but you can only use the word do. We have different categories. We got hip-hop, R&B, greatest hits, pop billboard hits, country rock, old school TV themes, and party and dance hits. So I'm going to do a couple, and I'm going to do the do's, and you're going to try to guess it, and then I'm going to let you do some. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm doing hip hop and R&B. All right. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I can't stand the rain.
There it is. Okay.
In my window.
All right, let's see. Oh, you got. I know you're gonna know this one. This is R&B. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Damn, that's a good one too.
Do 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 do.
I don't know that goddamn do.
Tell me what
you want. God damn it. Tell me what you need. Damn, I was on tour with them niggas.
See, look at you. How you not gonna know the song?
That's fucking crazy.
I'm gonna try. Oh shoot! I don't know if you're gonna know any of those. Let me try what I think I know you'll know.
Oh yeah, help me out, nigga. I'd like to cheat on.
Oh, okay, here we go. This is greatest hits. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Just a little bit. Oh yes, easy. Tell me what it means to me. Oh yes, easy. Take out easy.
All right, so I'm gonna hold up a card to the camera, and once you pick a song, let me know, and I'm gonna try to guess it. Let me know if I need to move it.
Move it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. I can't see none of the songs. Move closer. Okay. Move up a little bit more. Let me hear to see another one. Oh shit. I ain't gonna know how to do none of them goddamn doodle-doos.
All right, let's try another one.
God damn.
None of them dudes.
Who is that? I know how to. Let me see who the. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
My gangster lean.
Gangster lean.
Is that the right way?
No, nigga, this song's dedicated to my homie.
That is it. Yeah,
that gangster lean. I'm like, what song is? You done made your own goddamn lean, nigga.
Hey, Michelle, I need you to edit.
One more to see if you can get one do right.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to edit all that out. You know.
Cause I thought he was singing "The Boy Makes Me Say Yeah." That's what I thought you was doing. I didn't know what the fuck you was doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's try it. Let me see if we can get one, at least one.
Okay, because the glare.
Okay.
There, go up a little bit. I don't know none of these. Nigga, I didn't put my whole face in the damn camera. Okay, hold on. Who is that? Hold on. Okay, all right. You're gonna get this one.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. No.
It's Whitney Houston. I'm your baby tonight.
Oh my God! Are you? Oh, you can't never be my new partner. You can't.
Yeah, I'm terrible at them goddamn dudes, man. You know what?
Oh my
Nigga,
God.
I feel bad. And this is some new shit. I need to learn that shit because that shit gonna come up again. You know, I feel like the motherfucking white man can't jump. I had to start studying for your shit.
That was the easiest to do.
Like, you did that. I mean, it was for me. I'm young and I couldn't in my head. I couldn't get the whole motherfucking thing to do. Damn.
Whitney, everybody got to know Whitney. You got to know Whitney.
Yeah, I fucked up.
Well, that is how you play Sing and Do. If anybody is interested, you can get it at singanddo.com.
That is a great game.
Thank you. Listen, please let everybody know how to find you, your next shows. Matter of fact, your next special when it's dropping, and your current special. Let them know.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the one and only Gary G. Thang Johnson. You can find me on all social media, Gary G. Thang Johnson. My 1 hour comedy special is streaming right now on All Black. You can use the 7-day free trial. You can download that app, get a credit card that might go through. Use that. Watch my special. But there's some other great shows on All Black. But see my special if I can get all those streaming views and the whole nine. And also you can see me on the road promoting the special and get ready for season 2 of Grown Folks coming soon. You understand me, baby? I'm out here in these streets, baby.
Hey, and you might see me on Grown Folks 2 coming soon.
That part. It's always a character for you. You got that look. I'm telling you, you got a character look.
I will pull up.
You got that look.
Sound like a plan. Well, that has been another episode of Candy Kisses TV. Make sure you stay tuned in, locked in. We stream every Monday, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all platforms. We see ya.
See you. Thanks,
What
man.
singer do? Hey, what singer do? Hey, yo.
What singer do?
What singer do? Hey, cuz. What singer do, cuz? Singer do is a music game that all can play. All you have to do is sing the melody of the song on the card using only the word do.
Do. Same genre. Do.
What?
Do. 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 Do.
Kick off my shoes and relax my feet. Just kick it.
Do.
We'll
make you.
You got your family and they need you there. But I try to resist being last on your list. But no other girl's gonna do.
Order your copy today at singado.com.